Hello, this is the TradeSite U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Wednesday, the 27th of March, 2019. Hope you had a good trading day. It wasn't much on Tuesday. Futures did it for us. Markets were pretty dead otherwise, 2 days in a row like that. So we've got Thursday and Friday left this week, and then it's the end of the quarter. We'll focus on that later. We do have some Brexit news coming out probably on Wednesday, so hopefully that'll shake the market a bit. Otherwise, the concern remains that they've got this thing pegged for end of quarter window dressing. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the broad market and futures form, sitting where it was many months ago. Crude oil up 8 cents to 60.02. Gold up 90 cents to 1315.90. S&P cash index ended up gaining 20.1. Most of it was the gap. NASDAQ 100 up 34.19. And then it actually opened higher than that, so it pulled back a bit during the course of the day. The SOX up 14 points. Not a big deal. The biotech's up 60.62. Russell 2000 gains 15 points, bouncing back after breaking down a little bit the last couple of days. The VIX retreats to 1468. That's down $1.65. Remember, there's a 13 buy signal in place on the VIX, which is interesting because that would be negative for the market. The trend gives a really low close at 0.61, but the 10-day moving average remains at 1.04, which is not a problem. NASDAQ volume, 2 billion shares. That's the lightest we've seen, except for one day. I think that was a semi-holiday back in February. But essentially the lightest day of the year, or third lightest day of the year, we'll call it that. Advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ plus 1,015. So more stocks up than down on the New York plus 1344. Google loses back 7.54. It's been down 2 days in a row. Apple down $1.95. Netflix loses $6.26. Amazon closes up $9.50. Tesla up $7.35. Still hanging near the lows of the year. Facebook up $1.39. Goldman Sachs, which we made some money on today, up $2.18. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, down 9 cents. But that basically at highs for the last year. And that's it. Let's look at the intraday action. So you see the gap up on the ES, very flat for the first 2 hours. Then over lunch, it starts to come back. Bottoms out just as lunch ends. So the move was actually over lunch, which is annoying. There's no volume in that move. Didn't quite fill the gap and then curled up late in the day. NASDAQ side, pretty much the same, but it did fill the gap for the session. Also, notice on the NQs here, the 13 was the sell signal at the top. That was the high candle of the day. So the signal gave it the perfect high. I don't know. It's hard to decide between Brexit coming, could there be some action, or the Brexit vote on Wednesday. Also, the fact that it's end of quarter and Friday, and are we already done? It hasn't been super exciting. We've had great days in the futures, less in terms of the stock action. We'll see what we get. Charts, as usual, brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken the trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading Wednesday.